Hi everybody, this is the Math 30-1 Trig 2 review. This is question 5b. Explain how you could verify the identity above using a graphical approach. Okay, well here's the identity up here that we're going to try to verify graphically. And really what they want you to do here is this. What we're going to do is we're going to graph, let's say y1 is equal to the sine of x over 1 minus the cosine of x, and y2, okay, and we'll let that equal 1 plus the cosine of x over the sine of x. And then what we're supposed to do here when we see this is that we're supposed, when we graph this, is notice we get only a single, only a single graph. Okay, because, okay, and I got to do this down here, because they overlap completely. Now that's one way of doing it. I'm not a big fan of that method, to be honest with you guys. Personally, what I'd rather see someone say is I graphed or I entered in y1 equals sine of sine of x over 1 minus cosine of x, and y2 is equal to 1 plus cosine of x over the sine of x. Then you look at the table of values and notice that all the table values are the same. See, the problem that I have with graphing these things is that if you graph them, it might be the case that that second graph just doesn't show up on the screen, the window settings that you've chosen. But if you check at the window settings, you're looking at the actual values. Another thing that you might see here is if you took this graph and instead of having y1 and y2, if you brought everything over to one side so that the graph was equal to 0. Now, if this was truly an identity, then what should happen here is you should just get a whole string of zeros in that table of values. I think checking table of values is a better way of doing this, but I think this is what they want in this question.